Hi, my name is Vince Roman. I'm a junior here at John Carroll. And I'd like to start by saying that when I was in high school, I never intended to come to John Carroll. Actually, I never even thought of it as a possibility for college. I applied to one college and one college only. That was the Kent State University of Kent, Ohio. And sure enough, for my freshman year of college, I went to Kent. I was studying to become a high school history teacher. And while that was going great and whatnot, while I was there, I had this sense that I should be doing something more. There was something else that I should be doing with my life, you know. That I should look into something else. And after further reflection on that, I kind of got the crazy idea that, hey, maybe I should think about becoming a Catholic priest. And so after my first year at Kent, I transferred to Borromeo Seminary for the Diocese of Cleveland, and that's also what brings me here to John Carroll last year and this year and here today. So hopefully, in 7 years, God willing, I will be ordained a Catholic priest. Now, when most people hear the word seminarian or seminary, you know, they don't really know what to think. They kind of think, oh, that's that weird place that guys go, they get locked in a building, and 9 years later they come out with a Roman collar and say, whoa, that's the sun, and whoa, that's what a woman looks like. I haven't seen that in almost a decade. But that's just quite frankly not the case. And so it's my hope that today I'll be able to kind of educate you and just kind of inform you of what it means to be a seminarian, what a seminary really is. I hope to go over some of the general formation things that happen in the seminary. I hope to go over kind of the local Cleveland diocese and how we approach that formation in the two seminaries that we have here. And I also hope to kind of tell you how this is important to you, how this kind of relates to you, and just why you should care. The priesthood isn't something that, you know, someone wakes up in the morning and is like, oh, I want to be a priest, and then they put in their job application and start on Monday. It's actually really involved in a long process because as the Catechism of the Catholic Church reminds us, no one has the right, per se, to be a priest. Rather, it's something that someone wants to do, and then the Church has the authority and the duty to form them and kind of discern whether or not they will make a good priest, and then if they find them to be, then to ordain them and let them become a priest. So here in the United States, the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops puts forth every few years a program for priestly formation called the Program for Priestly Formation, or PPF, which kind of goes through a detailed analysis of how that formation and seminary process should happen for a seminarian across the country. The PPF focuses on 4 pillars of formation: academic, spiritual, pastoral, and human. And they believe that these 4 pillars are all very necessary to create a quality priest. Academic is kind of self-explanatory. Every man who becomes a priest graduates with either 1 or, if not 2, master's degrees, as well as their bachelor's undergrad degree. The PPF separates the academic pillar into 2 kind of separate categories: the undergrad studies and the graduate studies. The undergrad, which is what I'm currently completing, it says that seminary should complete a 4-year degree in the liberal arts, concentrating on philosophy. Seminarians are required to have at least 30 hours of philosophy study to complete that requirement. This allows them then to go on and study theology better, which is the last 5 years of formation. It's a 9-year educational program. So 5 years of theology in the graduate seminary, and this hopefully will create a very educated and capable priest. Spiritual formation, second pillar, really just focuses on the individual's prayer life and relationship with Jesus. You know, this person is potentially going to be laying down their life for service of God, so it's kind of important if they're going to be leaving a parish to kind of have a good spiritual life. And that's what the spiritual pillar focuses on. This is accomplished by you know, mandatory spiritual direction. We have Mass every morning, and we meet as a community several times a day to pray. The third pillar, pastoral, can take the shape of many things. Every year, a seminarian is given a pastoral assignment. This could be a hospital visit, prison ministry, youth ministry. Last year, every Monday I went to Malachi's church in Cleveland and I fed people. This year, I'll be working with Harbor Light Hospice, kind of comforting people in their final days.